Alright, what's going on, guys? So I'm continuing my VALK series and now we're on Kanal. I'm going to go through 3 of the bomb sites like I would on every other map, and yeah, let's go. So for Kanal, so there's a lot of good VALK for top floor radar room. So I'm going to show you a few different options that you can kind of pick and choose what you like to use. So for the first cam that I'll show you is up in this corner here, in the control room, and generally I just kind of throw it right up there, right up in the corner there. And when you get on the cam, you can see all of this long bridge, like the new bridge, and you can see if anybody tries to plant behind the table here. Like generally people will come in and they'll try and plant here, and this gets spotted on the cam, and you'll see that on the cam. You can either throw a C4 from the other side or you can C4 from below. So yeah, what I also really like to do is, because as you can see here, you can see the printer room. I like to pre-place a C4 in printer, just kind of anywhere within the vision of the cam. And C4 people that are in printer, if they come up the green stair, these stairs, sorry, or if they come in printer window, just C4 them freebie. What I sometimes do as well, like not for a different camera, what I could do as well is to jam a camera up there, or even just above this window here, like that. It's not very hidden, but the only purpose I have that for is to C4 below this window, because it's such a common window to jump in. And it nearly gets us a freebie every time I try it. But when you put a cam up there, if you C4 below it, it destroys the camera. So just be careful if you do want to do that. The next cam that I use nearly every time as well, without fail, is this cam here on 90. I basically put it right up here, right up on the roof. And obviously from this cam you can see if anybody comes in the pillbox hallway, if anybody comes up red stairs and starts walking along the hallway, you can see that. You can see anywhere coming up green hallway as well, and you can kind of see coming up green stairs as well. So the final cam that I like to use is actually to watch our red stairs here. And the way that I do it is I literally just put it up here, up there. It looks like not very hidden, pretty stupid, but as an attacker, you're coming up the stairs, you're not looking for it up on that roof, you're looking around here. You look around here, then you'll start looking over here, see if anybody's holding this angle, see if anybody's holding this. You're not gonna check the roof, like it's just not an angle that gets checked. So your crosshairs like never even anywhere near this to be able to like be looking for it. So it never really dies. Like I've used this cam a lot and it never really dies, and it's just great for seeing if anybody comes up red stairs. So yeah, now I'm going to go and do the basement site. Alright, so for kayaks, the basement site, there's generally not a lot of great cams that I like to use. I'll use my cams heavily for C4s, but I'll put a cam in diving every time. And you can either put a cam underneath this, like this. You can put a cam sort of in between these two things, even whatever these are. Sometimes see people putting cams up here, but that one gets like not really hidden. I'll probably suggest putting a cam here behind them, whatever the hell they are. And it doesn't see a lot, as you can see, but it sees if anybody comes up towards this site door, anybody coming towards around here to go around the holes, if there's a hole in the wall. It hears anybody coming down these yellow stairs, and as well as you'll hear anybody vaulting in this window, which is huge. A lot of the times with VALK cams, especially in the higher ranks, you don't actually see a lot. It's more so the sound that it gives you, because everybody knows, like in the higher ranks, everybody knows the default camera spots, to the point where if you just put it, it's just gonna die. There's no point. So then you have to start getting like sound cams, which play mainly off the sound, obviously, as it says in the name. And that's what one of them is. That's what that is. It's more so for the sound of anybody vaulting in the window or coming down the stairs, kind of thing. What I generally like to do as well with VALK on this site is to play for the C4 for the vertical play, because I feel like 7 times out of 10 the enemies will play vertical play on you on the basement site. And then if you want to stop that easily, just play a C4. So there's a few good C4 spots, camera spots for C4 to get C4s. Generally a lot of these cabinets work, a lot of these like windows in the cabinets work. Or what I like to do is I put it here. Just kind of gets hidden by the boxes a bit, and I'll put my C4 around this area. If you don't know where that is, below, that's actually the closet inside, the like site closet downstairs. That's where this is. Above, like that. Just then when I see someone running past, boom, freebie. There's some other options as well. You can put cameras in this room. You can sort of put them underneath the desks like this, or underneath these desks, or even underneath this desk, but you probably won't see much from that desk. But generally if you put them underneath a desk, you'll have like a situation like this, where like even if I'm standing up, I'm not going to see that. If I'm crouching, I can just about see it, but because it's like out of my way, like I might see it if I'm crouch holding this door, I might see it, but for the most part I'm looking at the door. If I'm aiming at the door, I'm not looking to my right peripherals. So if I'm an attacker there, I'm not going to see that, and this will see the hatch if anybody's playing on the hatch. But for the third camera, I would generally, like, if I'll put the one in scuba, I'll put the one for the vertical C4, and I'll either put the one upstairs in that room like I just showed you there, or I'll put one here. And this again is not a really hidden camera. It's a very default camera as well to use. You get to use quite a lot, but you'll hear anybody running trench, you'll see if anybody runs across in the bathroom, and you'll see anybody run down the hallway. This is really great in like late round situations where like there's not very much time left. You may be in like a clutch, your teammates in like a clutch situation, and you're sitting on cams for them, because there'll just be people running around the hallways, there'll be people running downstairs and everything, and just having that info is huge to know what's going on at them late round situations. So yeah, let me go on to the next site, which is map. So for the map site, there's not really a lot of good cam spots. Generally you'll find around like 7 times out of 10 people play vertical play. So for the first cam, I'll put the same cam that I put on the radar room defense, which is this one up here. Or you can change it up if you want to, and you can put it like up here, or like just sort of in the roof kind of thing, like jammed behind the roof, any of these corners basically. If that one on the like corner by the server like TVs is getting shot, you can move it around to another corner. For the second cam, I'd say you should put it in museum here. It's not a great cam spot, but museums generally people are like, they might come in this door and they'll just sort of like chill here for a bit, or they'll go around towards here and start watching this door. And you can see that on this cam here. So it's just a nice cam for the museum room. And for the final cam, I kind of put it in sight here, like this. It gets to a point like when you're defending that you might want to retake upstairs, and this site is good for that. Like when you play in the site, if you retake upstairs, let's say the enemies try and play vertical play, you retake that control. So let's say you go up green stairs, you've got info on this museum, it's clear because you're watching the cam, so you come up green stairs to try and retake. You kill the book on the vertical play, and he's made vert holes all the way above sight here. You can now just sit on these holes and look straight down into sight, if I make the holes right. Obviously if you're retaking upstairs after a book's done vertical play, there'll be a lot more holes to play with, or you can get a teammate to open up the hatch and be ready for this. And then you can just sort of use this cam, see if anybody's planting on site. Okay, get off, freebie. Just stuff like that you can do. And like having this cam on site late round is just nice, because generally I find that people plant in this site. People don't really plant in the map site. But generally by the time, if you've lost the map site, you've lost the other site. If that kind of feels like how it plays out usually. If you lose maps, you lose the game, the round. So yeah, that's all the cams I'm going to show you. If you enjoyed and you're going to use any of these cams, drop a like, and I'll see you in the next video.